289's Game of the Year Awards, the top 10 best games of 2011. Number 9, Sonic Generations. Now, over the past few years, Sonic has had somewhat of a comeback in the gaming world. I mean, in 2008 we had Sonic Unleashed, which had probably the best Sonic gameplay since Sonic Adventure 2, but was dragged down because of the Warhog gameplay. Then in 2010 we had the Wii and DS exclusive Sonic Colors, which was all Sonic Unleashed style Sonic gameplay, cut out the Warhog with new interesting power-ups in the form of the Wisps. Now we have Sonic Generations, a mix of Unleashed style Sonic gameplay with classic Sonic thrown to the mix. Now, if you haven't heard about this game, basically the whole plotline is Sonic gets sent back in time and he meets up with his classic Genesis-style self. And then they team up on an adventure to find out what's happening, so they can get home and save their friends. With the addition of classic Sonic, this game adds two distinct gameplay styles. You have modern Sonic, who plays just like he did in Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Colors. You have the boost, you have the slide, the homing attack, all that jazz. So you're basically blasting through a 3D world at supersonic speed, while occasionally switching perspectives to a 2D plane for some old school 2D platforming. Classic Sonic, on the other hand, controls just like he did in the Genesis days. All he has is his jump and his spin dash, and it's entirely 2D. So there's no switching between 2D and 3D, there's no boosts and homing attacks. It's just Genesis-style Sonic gameplay, and it's great. It really is. So why does it only score at number 9? Well, a few reasons. One reason is the controls. They're not entirely there yet. They're still a little floaty, a little iffy. Sometimes they don't respond entirely, but, that can be overlooked at times. Another fall point for this game is the story. It's incredibly weak. Very little happens. Basically, the opening happens where you get sent back in time, you go through the different levels, and nothing really advances from there until the ending, which I'm not going to spoil, but it's a really shallow story. However, the biggest negative of this game has to be its length. If you just breeze through the game doing what's mandatory, then you're looking at 4 hours or less. Yeah, for a $60 game in this day and age, that's not really worth the money. There are challenge missions and time attacks and all those other little things after you beat the game that you can go back to. If you decide to do all of those, that's another 3-4 hours, I'd say. And then there's all the collectibles you can go after, which is about another 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. So overall, to do everything in this game, you're looking at anywhere between 10 to 12 hours. Not really that long compared to some other big games that came out this year, but for what it is, it does Sonic right. And that's the big thing here. It does Sonic right. The gameplay is fast, smooth, it's fun, and with the addition of classic Sonic, it brings a lot of nostalgia back. Unfortunately, due to its length and shallow writing in the story, it ranks number 9 on my list. So, good job, Sonic team. I can honestly say that Sonic is back after all those years of mediocre, if not terrible games, and I can't wait to see what they do with him next. Up next, it's been over a decade since the last installment in the stellar franchise, and finally, the third installment is released. Stay tuned.